Hi YouTube friends, it's Karen and I'm back, and I wanted to just show a couple of things and do a what was I thinking video. This is the necklace that I thrifted from Goodwill, as is this one, as is the dress, and I'm sure, well, I wore this I modeled this dress, so I'm not going to model it again, but I am going to just pull up a little bit here so you can see that it's turquoise and brown, and I like this. I like the way it looks. I like the turquoise necklace. I also have the bracelet on with it with a little bit of silver. Actually, this goes with the outfit I had on with the blingy blouse and the little other choker necklace that I showed you the other day. So, that's what I'm wearing today, or this is what I'm wearing today. I also wanted to mention another thing before I start. These are the shampoos that I decided that I would try. The Fructis Hydro Recharge, I gave a wrong description the other day, and this was for dry hair. This is the shampoo, and this is the Sleek and Shine Fructis conditioner, and I have used these. I have a problem. My hair is just, when it gets long, it frizzes. Now, I know my hair isn't long, but when you have short hair and it grows for a little bit of time, it's long for you. And it's harder to control. And this is leaking all over the place. My goodness. Maybe I don't like this too much. I got shampoo every place. Let's see if I can get rid of some of this. I don't want to. I guess I won't set it. Oh, you have to do it though that way. I don't know which one leaks. Anyway, I'm using this till it dries. Till it empties, or till I get sick of it and want to try the Suave with the Moroccan oil. And I'm probably going to use about half and then switch over. Because I really want to try that Suave and see. Now, this shampoo's fine, but it's still, my hair is still fly away. I need a haircut. What can I tell you? Now, I thought I would do a What Was I Thinking video. And this one will be on working nights in a nursing home. There's a two what was I thinking in that one, to tell you the truth. There was working in a nursing home, what was I thinking, and working nights in a nursing home, 11 p to 7 a in the morning. First of all, after we moved to the Cape, and we moved in November of 78, and I started in the nursing home in July of 79. And I did that working nights because, number one, I'd put on a little weight and didn't feel comfortable going back to dental hygiene. And the real biggest reason was I wanted to, we didn't have anybody to babysit for us. All our parents had passed away. So, and I started making $1.96 an hour because the minimum wage at that time was $1.95. Okay, and the owner of the nursing home felt proud that he could say he paid above minimum wage. That penny really helped me out on a 40-hour week. That means I made 40 cents more than somebody making minimum wage. Anyway, I needed a job 11 to 7 so that Charlie would be there to babysit at night. And I'd still be home in the morning so I could watch the kids. Jason was going to nursery school at the time, nursery school, and I just have my daughter at home for the first half a year till she got into nursery school the next year. Anyway, working nights. I never slept very well anyway, so working the 11 to 7 shift, it was not hard for me to stay awake and get used to that pattern. However, the what was I thinking comes in with, it's a known fact that people who work the night shift tend to be heavier because of their broken sleep patterns, because and their inability to eat regular hours, and you tend to snack during the night on your breaks and whatever. So I ended up putting on a lot of weight during that job. The weight went right up. I was in the 170s when I started it, and I worked that job for 26 years, and at one point in time I was 256. And that was all weight that I had put on working nights. We'd go out in the morning, and you'd want to eat a big dinner. Now, there are only a few restaurants that would actually, where we could get like dinner food, hamburgers or whatever, but there were a lot of nice breakfast places. That being said, we ate enormous breakfasts. We'd have corned beef hash, and eggs, and home fries, or hash browns, and toast, and coffee or cocoa, or, because you were starving after working the night shift. Then, not only that, a lot of the nurses and other nurses' aides were tremendous cooks, and oftentimes they would bring in desserts, especially like brownies and cakes and cookies that they had made. So we'd have something to eat on shift. Because night shift, there are no big wigs there. Yes, you have the nurses on the wings, but they're in charge of you and they're your friends. And there's nobody to say, no, you can't eat and you have to wait. You can only have a 10-minute break. You can only, we had food out there a lot of nights. And of course, if anybody had a birthday on shift, we made sure we had a little party during the night. As long as everything was cleaned up for morning shift, it didn't really matter. Nobody, as long as our patients were taken care of. And I'll tell you, the patients on the night shift, when I was there working, and I worked 40 hours a week, and when my friends were there working with me, they got excellent care. They really did. I always went in with the attitude, how would I want to be taken care of if I was in their position? And I'm tearing up a little bit, and I'm sorry about that, because when I was in the hospital for 3 months in intensive care, the night shift, and they were mostly all nurses, on the night shift. In fact, the aides, I believe, well, they had one CNA. They don't call them CNAs. I forget what they call them. But they had one nursing assistant there on nights. The rest were all nurses. And I had horrible care for 3 months on the night shift. People sleeping, people not answering lights, people not caring, people taking things that I needed away from me and moving them so they'd be out of my way. Things I needed. What can I tell you, folks? It was awful. It was a horror show. And it bothered me so much because, number one, I knew how people should be taken care of. And I was not getting that. Okay, that being said, I'm gonna stop doing this. That was, though, what was I thinking? Mainly because of gaining weight. And any people that have worked in a nursing home or with the elderly or in a retirement center, they know what a hard job it is. It isn't easy. Your back goes, your legs go, your knees go, and especially if you're overweight, which, as I said before, is a lot of it is due to the hours you work and your eating habits because of the hours you work. Well, I can see I probably shouldn't have made this video, but I'm glad I did. I just want anybody to be thankful if you get a good nurse or nurse's aide. I used to love those patients. And another thing, they didn't care on nights what we looked like. Now, I always had a neat uniform and scrub top and pretty, but makeup, you didn't have to have a lot. All they cared was that you took good care of them, that you turned them, that you cleaned them up. It is a hard job to be a nurse's aide. You also get beat up by some of your patients because they don't know what they're doing. So you're taking abuse and you're giving love, and it's not their fault. But many of the time I'd come home with scratches and pinch marks and, oh, God only knows what else, where you get grabbed and you get pinched and you get held, and other times, and the best times were when you got kissed and hugged and thanked by the people you were taking care of. All right. I don't know. I'm going to get off, and I'm going to wish you peace, hugs, love, and the best of everything. See you real soon.